Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Judith. Today I'm going to try to recreate a casserole my mom used to make. I have tried before and it was a spectacular failure, but I'm going to try again. So I don't know where my mom got this recipe. I have tried to look for similar recipes on the internet and came up with one called shipwreck casserole, which is an Amish dish. So this casserole is layered. You start with a layer of potatoes, then a layer of ground beef, a layer of carrots, a layer of rice, a layer of turnips, a layer of onions, diced tomatoes, some liquid of some form, either tomato juice or broth or even just water, and seasoning. When my mom made it, it was absolutely fantastic. I made it, as I said, not so good. So I'm going to try again. And a lot of recipes for this have kidney beans on top. I just had a big pot of chili. I don't want kidney beans on top. So we're going to omit those. And you can do the layers in a different sequence. You can change out the vegetables you're using. If you don't happen to have turnips, use something else. You can add celery. There are lots of different ways that you could make this. So I'm going to give it a shot. So now first off, we need to brown the ground beef and slice our vegetables. I'll be right back. I did season our ground beef with a little bit of salt and pepper. So before we start putting things in our casserole, we do have to make sure it's greased. So you can grease it with butter, oil, or I'm just going to give it a liberal spray with Pam. Easier. Then we are going to layer in our potatoes. And that's 2 large potatoes. And I've got them sliced about 1/4 of an inch thick. Next, we go in with our ground beef. You are going to want a good big casserole for this, unless you cut the amounts down. Then I am going to layer in our turnip. Oops, that one got away. On top of the turnip, I'm going to put in our rice. And don't forget to rinse your rice. I know it's something we often skip, but it really makes the rice much nicer. Above that, I'm going to put the carrots. I've got some pepper, freshly ground pepper. Just a little sprinkle of smoked paprika. Garlic powder. And I'm just doing a little sprinkle of each. I'm not going overboard with anything. We got some rosemary. That's not going to go through the shaker. Now if you don't want to use separate seasonings, separate herbs, you can use Italian seasoning. Got some thyme. And some oregano. And then I'm going to layer on the onions on top. There we go. And then we have a can of diced tomatoes. in. Now remember, there is rice in there and it is going to need moisture. So we are going to add some water. So that is about a cup of water. There we go. Clean up the edge. And top it with the lid. And our casserole is going to go in the oven at 350 for about 2 hours. This amount might take a bit longer, and we do want to give it time to cool before we serve it. Our casserole's been in the oven just over 2 hours, so we're going to check it. And the minute I opened the oven, I could smell the turnips, so I'm pretty sure we're done. But we got, okay, everything feels soft. You see the rice there, it's looking pretty cooked. Just get a little bit there, and man, it looks cooked. Yep, soft. Okay. So we're going to turn the oven off now. And we're going to let this cool a little before we cut into it. Otherwise, yeah, trying to eat it will be a problem. You really don't want to burn your mouth. So that's the layered casserole. I think I nailed it this time. Everything is cooked. Rice is soft. Vegetables are soft. Flavored well. So I think this one was a success. If you enjoyed the video, if you liked the recipe, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You'll get notified when I put up a new video. I appreciate everyone that watches my videos, everyone that has subscribed. You are all helping me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.